Baradan Shamai, I'm Lordwelshi, and as many of you may know, a new game has just come out called Rainbow Six Siege. Now, this is a game that's about a team of 5 counter-terrorists fighting off a team of 5 terrorists in various game modes. It just came out on the 1st of December, and I, along with hundreds, potentially thousands, of other players, got to play it in the open beta that Ubisoft were running before the launch. Now, I was really looking forward to trying this. I'd seen a few other people playing it on YouTube, and I wanted to try it for myself. So I was quite keen to download it and get started, and I installed it, started playing it, and at first it didn't quite go as well as I'd hoped. What's going on? What's happening right now? Where am I? Ah! So, yeah, not great. But after figuring out what the problem was, I had to download the beta drivers for my graphics card to run a beta, apparently. I actually managed to get into the beta proper and actually play it, and it was really, really good. I actually really enjoyed the game. Now, the way it works in the beta, you had your 2 modes, Terrorist Hunt, which was hunting terrorists, which you could play either in matchmaking mode with other people online, or lone wolf style, where it's just you facing off against lots and lots of terrorists. The aim of the game is to disarm 2 bombs across a site while fending off these terrorists that just continuously spawn. There is a corgi who really wants to get involved in this video. But the lone wolf mode is kind of fun, and I think it's quite a good way to just kind of get into the game, to kind of practice on your own and figure out how everything kind of works. I mean, what I do like that Ubisoft did is they included 3 sort of tutorial videos to go through how to barricade windows, the different types of barricades you can have, the fact you can reinforce certain types of walls, the fact that certain types of walls are actually destructible, which is seriously cool. But Terrorist Hunt on your own is just a good way to practice with all of that. In the actual online mode with other players, it's a hell of a lot of fun. You've got 5 of you, and again, the mission is the same. You've got to disarm 2 bombs while fighting off massive loads of terrorists. Now, there's going to be more terrorists than would be in the normal multiplayer mode, but that's because they are AI bot controlled. It's you against the computer, essentially. But it is a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. You plant the diffuser, which is like a little wireless laptop thing, which kind of triggers another wave of terrorists as they realise, oh no, you're disarming our bomb. And it can be quite scary when you've got loads of the terrorists coming through the doors and you're shooting them, and then one of these suicide terrorists turns up, and you have to take him down quickly because he runs towards you and just goes boom. That's not fun. The multiplayer mode was actually quite a lot of fun as well. It's certainly a bit more intense. It is 5 versus 5. I don't know why I'm only using one hand, I could use the other, but it's 5 versus 5. You get the idea. You had one team who were defending the bomb sites, and the other team were the counter-terrorists trying to breach and either disarm the bombs or wipe out the entirety of the other team. For the defending team, they just have to defend the bombs and either run down the time limit on the map or wipe out the entirety of the other team. As the counter-terrorists, the round will start off with you in control of your drones, and you have to drive them around inside the building to try and locate where the bombs are. If you can locate the bombs before the round starts, it makes it a lot easier to actually get to them and defuse them, because you're not searching for them, you know where they are. You just have to worry about figuring out the best way to breach. If you can't find them with your drones, it obviously makes it a bit harder because you've got a fairly sizable area that you can try and search for them in. Now, the terrorists at this point can set up before the round with their defences, their barricades across windows, across doors. They can set up stronger reinforced barricades against certain types of destructible walls or other types of fortifications. And really, it's just a hell of a lot of fun to play. When I breached into a room, at the same time so one of my team breached into the room, they panicked when they saw me and opened fire at me. I took damage, panicked, and fired back, and killed him. Yeah, that did not end well. It really didn't. But that just adds to the element of the game. You can't just run around and just spray and pray as you can in some other first-person shooters. You've got to be more considered, more tactical, much more careful with where you're firing. And you've got to be aware of where your teammates are. If they run in front of your line of fire as you're shooting, you're going to hurt them or potentially kill them, and it just makes everyone really, really annoyed. But there's potential for some really dramatic moments in this game, and it's just a lot of fun when you rappel up the outside of a building, place a breaching charge in a barricaded window, you move out of the way, it explodes, and you just swing your way through the window, aiming down your iron sights. You just blaze away at any terrorists that might be inside the room. I really, really enjoyed my time with it, and it's something I'd definitely be quite eager to play. Is it worth picking up? Well, based on what I got in the beta, I think so long as there's a lot more content to it, because obviously the beta is quite restricted. But yeah, it was really, really good, and I'm definitely looking forward to playing the full version. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me on this video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, why not hit that like button down below, click subscribe if you would like to see more from me. As always, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-sies! It's fantastic. And from the there's going to be some outtakes for this video.